Hey, welcome back to video 2 with your girl Jazz on Culture TV. So, this video is actually one of the videos that's like kind of a high priority for me because it's like one of the top things that, especially women, they message me about on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So, if you haven't guessed, we're gonna be talking about waist trainers. Yes. So the duration of this video, I'm gonna just keep this on, and yes, I can breathe, it fits. But I just wanted to come to you guys, answer some questions you may have, give you some background information, and help you on your fitness journey. Okay, so what the hell is waist training, and why does everybody want to get one? Blah blah blah. Listen, there is like nothing new about waist training. If you know anything about history, like back in the Victorian era and even the 1920s, like corsets, like that's pretty much the same thing as waist training. It was around. It was the thing that people did for multiple reasons. Like back in the day, it was for fashion, and then also, there has kind of always been this popular trend with having, like an hourglass figure. And so a lot of people have adopted that over time. And I think especially now, because of probably due to celebrities and stuff like that, like having a small waist is a big deal, which is why it's kind of blown up. But the science to it is simple, as it always been. You just wear like a trainer or a corset for extended periods of time, and it just restricts your stomach into a certain shape. You wear it for extended periods of time, your waist is smaller. I mean, that's pretty much the secret to it. I personally do wear waist trainers, but I do wear different kinds of waist trainers. So I'll get into that next. Okay, one of the things to note is that there is a difference between waist training and waist trimming. So waist training, it's kind of like the waist trainer I have on now, which I'll show in a second. But basically it's like a traditional corset. Like it's actually meant to restrict you, like shrink your waist, all of that. And then the waist trainer is, something that looks like this. It's like a neoprene material, I believe that's what it's called. And basically it's just like an elastic band, and it's a trimmer because it will, like elevate like heat to your body, to your stomach area, and make you shed like water weight essentially. So this does not restrict you. It's literally like a rubber band basically. So that's something to know. Okay, so now that we talked about that, let's get into some of the waist trainers that I personally own and use. So this one I'm wearing, it is a J Sculpt fitness trainer. You probably see me wear this one a lot because it's one of my favorites. This is her Gold Series one. I actually have the original one as well. But the Gold Series one, the strap part is a little bit more like sturdier. And then I also say like the material on the side is like stronger. So literally to put it on, just like wrap it around you. And then you zip it up like so. Probably gotta squeeze it a little bit at the top. Okay. And then, I mean, short choice. I like to like tuck my shirt over it. Oh no, I just think it looks weird right there. And then you take the straps like this and you like wrap it like that. Or, you could loosen it a little bit. You can tighten it. Now I really can't breathe, but yeah, so like just the zipper part alone, like it compresses your stomach. And also, like if you can see in the back, I like to wear these, like this type of waist trainer, when I'm doing like heavy lifting and I need extra back support, because it gives something to like keep my back strong. Like it's hard for me to like have bad form doing a squat, or even if I'm running on a treadmill and I want to stand upright. This is a really, really good tool to work out in. It's a little rolled up in the back right now, but it's usually not like that. Pros and cons. So some of the waist trainers I have seen, they have like 2 straps. So like one that goes here and one that kind of like goes over the fupa area. And I've never bought one of those. I don't know how they feel. I don't know if it's painful, but I don't know if that's a pro or a con. Like, I can't say I wish that this one had that because I don't know what it would feel like, but that's just kind of how I kind of feel about that one. But also, I will say, like, when I first bought this, you have to really break in like this part right here, because depending on like, you know, your physical stature, like for me, like the waist trainer comes right up under my bra line. So I actually got a really bad like scrape right here from like running and doing this, and this part was like scraping underneath my bra. So like you may want to like wear t-shirts or something under it when you first get it, just to break it in, because that can be super painful. Another thing is that they don't advise that you put these in the washing machine. So like after I work out and stuff, I like wipe it down and like hang it up, which is like, you might think that's kind of dirty, and like ultimately it will kind of smell a little bit over time, which is kind of why I bought another one. So the first series is way stretched out because I've worn this bad boy a lot. It really looks similar to the one I have, except like the writing is in black and white, and like the strap parts, they're a little bit like flimsier, but these are like thicker and they don't stretch as much as if like this one is more like, it's more, I don't know, it's kind of thinner. I don't know. So that's that. And another thing, if you do decide to buy like the exact waist trainer that I'm wearing, J Sculpt, she has these sales, like bundle deals essentially, especially around like the holidays and stuff, where you'll get the waist trainer, and there's also like a resistance band. I don't know where it's at right now. But it also comes with this like gel. It's called Drenched by J Sculpt, and the best way to describe it is literally like kind of just like Vicks. Like it smells like Vicks, and like it kind of looks like it too. But you like rub it on your stomach before you put the belt on, and it'll increase like the burn to your stomach, and it'll also make you sweat more. So you get more of that trimming effect that you would get with like the trimmer belts, but you also get to wear like the corset belt like this. I like it. I do use it. I feel like it's a great enhancement to your workout, because for me, a lot of it's mental too. Like even if you're not even working out, but you just want to walk around in your waist trainer, like if you put some of this on and it's burning, you'll be like, okay, I feel my little waist cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like it couldn't hurt. I don't think it's, you know, harmful or anything like that. Yeah. So that's what I like about the J Sculpt. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna put on, this is the like original Sweet Sweat waist trimmer series. This was one of the very first trimmers that I got. Basically you just wrap it around like a belt, like bam, bam. That's it. Like it's super simple, super easy. The thing that I do like about this one is that like you don't have to worry about a break it in period. Like with the trimmers, it's like a corset. So like the first couple of days you like sitting straight up, you like, sis, I can't breathe. Like, but this one is literally just like a rubber band. Like you can slap that mug on day one, you ready to go. The best way to describe the way this one works, I don't know if it's technically correct, but like if you've ever put your hands in like a plastic gloves or something, like after like 5 minutes, your hands, like the whole thing is like foggy. Your hands are like clammy and sweating. That's kind of how this feels. Like as soon as you put it on, it's like this neoprene material or whatever. Like I literally could run out of here, run up and down the stairs 2 times, take it off, dripping in sweat. Like that's really the main reason why I got it. And because of like social media influencers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, look at all the beads of sweat coming down their stomach. I try to be snatched. Like that's what I did. Which I'll upload a video for you to see what it looks like when I use it post-workout. Like take it off, literally dripping in sweat.
He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Told him go put my name on that account because
so again, I think it's a mental game. Like, you know, you get to see your sweat. And also I'll say, because you don't have to break it in, like this is better for people like with a broader range of sizes, because it's like super stretchy. So it's like not restricted you. It's just like a belt, and it's super simple, super easy to use, and you get the results like right away. On the con side, because it's like stretchy, like I worked out in this one for like probably a good 2 years, but like it's stretched out really. And then like this part like barely even sticks. Like I do a couple crunches and this mug, it's just gonna come apart. So I had to get a new one. But another thing with this one is you're not supposed to put it in the wash machine. I have, again, you're supposed to like just kind of air dry it or just wipe it off. But if you put it in the washing machine, which I may have done, it'll like stretch it out because it's like a rubber band and it's not going to go back to the same size. So it's just something to be aware of. But I got a really good deal on this by getting it off Groupon, like literally just putting Sweet Sweat in Groupon, and you can get it for cheaper. And I got it in a bundle too. Like I got this, it came with these like Garcinia Cambogia pills or whatever, something I never took. And it also came with like the little gel stuff. I will say the gel stuff that comes with like the original series is not like the Drench. Like it doesn't burn or anything. It's really like Vaseline. So like hint, hint, if you don't want to buy it, use Vaseline. Which will do the same thing. Like you already sweating and then now you're putting this like paste over your stomach. It just creates way more sweat. But it look real pretty when you done. It be shining and stuff. So if you look for something simple and easy to use as a beginner, get the Sweet Sweat, okay? Alrighty, so the last one that I'm gonna try on is the Sweet Sweat Waist Trimmer Pro Series. So this belt, make sure I didn't put it all upside down. So you have to like unhook these things, but you literally like wrap it across like a belt, bam, bam. And then the cool thing about this one is like the straps, they stretchy, and then like because the whole thing is like sticky, you can just like slap them on there, or you could like, you know, wear it tight, kind of like that. Yeah, and it's super simple. The cool thing about this one is it's one of the most recent ones I've bought, so I still got the box. So this is what the box looks like, and it says Waist Trimmer Pro Series right there. And the box is cute. Like the inside say, sweat like you mean it. And then it comes in this little like baggie. You can put the actual waist trimmer in there. And then this is like, it's like the gel. It says Sweet Sweat Workout Enhancer. It's basically like a stick of the gel, like the drenched one that I use. But I still use that one, so I haven't even opened this one. I don't know if this one burns, because the original one didn't even burn. It just says, sweat harder, sweat earlier, target slow to respond areas, makes any workout feel better, prepare to be motivated, fresh, clean fragrance. So that's pretty cool. The difference between this one and the original series is with these straps, it kind of like holds on to the elasticity of the belt longer, like it doesn't get super stretched out. But I feel like because it's not a trimmer, like the trimmer, the trainer, like the J Sculpt, it has the zipper that actually holds it tight on its own, and the straps are just an enhancement. But with this one, I feel like this is the thing that's actually the corset part. So like, I'm assuming the science behind it is like when you sweat, as long as this part is constricted, it'll kind of like take the waterway out and give you the hourglass shape. I don't know. That's just kind of like my guess. But also like it's pretty good for back support because it's tighter around here. But because like this part is tight and these like up and bottom aren't tight, like when you like work out and stuff, like you see how it bunches up, like I don't know. I'm not necessarily a fan of that, but again, this is one of those purchases where it's like, hey, something better than the one I was already using. Let me buy it for no reason. And that's kind of what happened. Alright, so boom, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, moral of the story, waist trainers are not a bad thing, but it's just important to know which type of waist trainer you need that'll work for you. Based off my personal experience, I would say that if you're just like a beginner and you just want to wear while you work out, get extra sweat, and then you also going to be doing like a lot of abs and even kind of like cardio, you really just need like the basic Sweet Sweat series. You can wear the Pro series, but I'm wearing two, but you don't have to like spend a lot of money and get a super fancy one. But the actual waist trainers, like the J Sculpt that I was wearing, that's a really good one. Even if you're not working out, you could just walk around wearing that one and wear it like 4 hours a day, or work yourself up to wearing it like 4 hours a day, every day, or a certain amount of days a week. I don't have the discipline to wear it that often because I'm just not like drastically looking for like waist changes, but you can definitely use it. But also keep in mind, like, these are good tools, like tools and accessories to have when you go to the gym, or like just a little extra little spice into your regular routine, like just like wearing workout gloves or special shoes, or special Nike capris or something. Like, the waist trainer itself isn't a magic tool to getting you a magic waist. Like, you need a plan, you need a diet, you need to exercise, like, especially with like the waist trimmer, the one that you're sweating, you're just sweating off water weight. Like, it's doing nothing for that fat. I mean, ultimately you're also burning calories when you work out, but like long-term results come from drinking a lot of water, working out, all of the stuff that I put into my last video. A waist trainer or trimmer is just an extra little especially for me, like, mentally, it's something that you can see. You work out hard, you take your sweatband off, you see your sweat, you like, damn, I worked hard. And if it's something that's going to keep you motivated and keep you going back to the gym, buy it. Like, there's nothing bad about it. And there are 1,000 out there. Like, I know like Keisha Kayor has a belt, and then there's like the What Waist Trainer, and then there's like the original waist trainer ones that are just like the corset. And then there's like Amazon brands. And I'm gonna be honest, they do the same thing. The only thing different, some of them have like 2 straps. The strap is wider, and like the brand is different. Like, literally, the special thing to remember is it's not a special belt. It's you. It's you, baby. You work hard. You set realistic goals to get the things that you want. And baby, you ain't gonna need no waist trainer. It could just be an extra little accessory, okay? That's it, okay? So once again, thank y'all for working with me, tuning in. Just my second video, so I'm excited. Like, okay, I'm sticking with this. I got some great feedback. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you DM me, you add me on other social media platforms. You tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? I want to help. I want to just like give all of the knowledge that I know out to other women that I know are wondering things just like I am. I'm learning. I buy stuff just off impulse too. But I also know, because I spend a lot of money, what works and what doesn't work. Which everything works if you use it right. But until next time, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I love y'all. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.